welcome to Squids Fab Shop. This is part 2 of the Triumph TR4 restoration. I've been asked by folks to make videos, and I didn't really explain this in the first video, but I've been reluctant to do it because I know making videos is a ton of work, and it just doesn't thrill me to spend a lot of time doing that. But I thought I'd give it a whirl and see how far I can get doing videos while I try to fix this thing up. So in the first video I basically showed how I pulled it out of the back and brought it in. So this is kind of day one in the workshop. So for the second video I was going to show some cleaning of the car, pointing out details that I've noticed, some of the rebuild things. This was obviously rebuilt with TR4A parts. Basically starting a tear down and clean up of parts and bagging and tagging. That got a little overwhelming though, because the car is in really rough shape. I thought maybe it'd be a little more fun to maybe see what's up with this motor. The motor engine compartment looks very complete. The carbs looks like they were cleaned before it was put up in storage or wherever it was. And I thought, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that, people resurrect cars and get them running. So I thought, well, maybe I could have a little fun and see how far I can go with that with this car. So stay tuned. If you're a Triumph nerd, watch the whole thing. If you are not a Triumph nerd, maybe you could skip to the last 8 minutes or so. So enjoy. Got a little of the crud cleaned out, not all of it, but just sort of assessing while I go, cleaning. Maybe I should try to see if I can roll this thing over with a battery. I need a new clamp. It's missing its Well, I put a new battery terminal on this end just to see if it turns over. Again, it's positive earth. Oh, that's broken. Well, I'll squeeze it on there. So let's put the battery in there. There we go. Yeah, let's see here. There we go. I wonder if this will fit. Hold on. Yeah, I can fucking get it tried. It does fit. Okay, let's see. Positive, yeah. I think I'll clean that. Okay, I cleaned it. Let's see if anything blows up. Okay, probably should tighten that up. 1/2 inch wrench. Let's see. I got a key somewhere here. Oh, look at that. Does it even work? I don't know. Is it in gear? No. Okay, let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, look. Nothing. That's okay. That's pretty amazing, though. Alternator. Or generator. Ooh. Well, spitting out coolant from somewhere. Oh, well, that's pretty amazing. Let me turn the key off. Yeah, she's off. Where was that coming from? Doesn't smell very good. Oh boy. Okay, well, it turns over. I gotta see where the coolant's coming out. Oh, what's this? I don't know. That's the gas line. Oh, that was fuel coming out. Oh my god, the fuel pump's working. Oh yeah, that's gas. Whew, okay. Alright, I guess I better fix that problem. So I did disconnect the fuel line going into the fuel pump, but the problem is gas kept coming out of there. I believe it must be because it's below the level of the gas in the tank. So I decided I might as well just get rid of the gas in the tank and just get that out of the way. Alright, I'm going to drain some of this gas in a very sketchy way. I have a homemade power supply here. I'm going to see if I can get it to pump it out. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Look at that. Pretty yellow. That's pretty gross. Foamy. I was right. About 2.5 gallons, almost 3 gallons, maybe. Okay, I'm going to continue on as if I may start this. To that end, I just removed the little cut off piece of hose just to plug up that vacuum. Then I took out this spark plug. I think that's number 4 in the back here. And oops, it looks like it's got like ash in there, but it's pretty clean otherwise. This one, number 3, same thing. It's like ashy. Okay, let's get them deep. It's dry. So they don't look that old. Then I guess I'll just look at the points inside the distributor, see if there's any cobwebs in there, and then check for spark. Alright, I plugged in my test lead here to the ground, and then my tip of my test lead will check for power, which in this case is negative voltage. So I got it the battery plugged in. Turn on the ignition. Yeah, there's the generator light. See if we see. Oh, yep. I got power there. Oh, that's coming out of the coil. This is coming from the ignition switch, I presume. Yep. So we got power. All right. Let's take a look for spark. Okay, let's see what we got. I cleaned the points by using 600 grit paper between them. I took them out, just cleaned the heck out of the points, and just kind of cleaned all the wires on the condenser. Took this off, made sure the wires are good, the ground wires here. So now we're gonna give it a whirl and see if I got a spark. Get it? A whirl. Okay. These are the weirdest wires. I've never seen such a thing. There's like screw terminals that hold they're solid core wires apparently. I'm gonna put a jumper on here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me see here. I saw it that time. All right, spark. So it's worth it to me to throw in a quart of gas and give it a go. I am still into this for like zero money as far as trying to get it started. I have a last piece of 1/4-inch tube. I'm going to cut it in half to connect this to this steel pipe here, and then the last bit on the carb side. So I have 4 clamps. I need a 5th. I'll see if I can dig one up. I might have a worm clamp somewhere, just to be safe, in case this, well, this is pretty stable here, but we'll try it. It's gurgling. Must be going down in. Okay. Pump this guy. Get the bad stuff out. Okay. Battery, spark, gas. Okay. Bombs away. Ooh, the battery's getting low. I can smell burning hydrocarbons. There's a little bit of a something happening. Okay. I think it started to respond and pop a little bit, but as a sanity check, I checked the spark in this cylinder, number 3, and the spark is very yellow. I think I need to replace the points in condenser. So I think I'm going to scare up a set of those. I think O'Reilly's, I can get them. And they're not that expensive, so I think that's worth trying. New points. Kind of a no-name brand from O'Reilly's. $22 for that, what you see there. Let's turn it over. Let me squirt a little stuff in there. Just a bit left. So it's popping a little bit. I don't know what that is. Here, you turn the key.
Which way?
This, just as if you were starting it.
Yeah.
So let's turn it that way while I...
And hold it? And...
Well, yeah, keep cranking until I say stop. Okay. Scott, that was a little bit of something.
Yeah.
Let me spray a little stuff in there. Let's try it one more time.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Okay, you can turn the key off.
Yeah.
I think I got bad gas. I'm gonna probably do something with the gas.
Okay.
Drain the bowls and put some fresh gas in there, because I think I pumped a little of the bad gas through. Definitely not good gas would
right.
be bad.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's good news. Okay. I call that a success, Scott. That's pretty good. I'm happy. Almost there. Now I gotta make sure I get it running. Scope creep, I'm gonna just take the carbs off and clean them. Those came from Rock Auto. They're cheap, just gasket kits, which is all I want to do. I just want to take them apart, clean them up, and this, I don't know anything about these carbs, but I know these are supposed to come back down. This one gets stuck. I don't think it's not gonna let it run, but you can kind of push it down. This one works okay. So I'm sure the bowls are pretty dirty, and it'll give me the opportunity to just put brand new, completely fresh gas in there. I don't know how to take these carbs off, how this linkage works, so I guess I'll do a little investigation. I'm wondering if I can just undo these screws and take the bowls down, but I don't know how these, these jet tubes or something, or I don't know what they are. I don't know how that works. I guess I gotta read. Hi, so it's a couple days later. I did remove the carbs, and they're on my bench now, my little homemade temporary bench. These carbs were a little bit messed up. The rear carb, the piston was sticking, and sometimes I really had to work at it to get it to come down. So I took these things apart. Oh, actually, only the rear first, and there were a couple things that were glaringly not very good. These must have been rebuilt by somebody who was a little bit kind of a hack. They used screws that were incorrect and stripped the top chamber holes. One of the screws wasn't even holding the top cover down. This adjuster nut was backed all the way out almost, so that was weird. This hose was leaking. It's a cheap, I guess, aftermarket plastic thing, so I kind of trimmed the hose a little bit because it's leaking a little bit, so I don't have time to get new hose, but I recentered the jet, and inside that piston in the chamber, there's like I guess a big tube, nice polished steel that goes inside the bore of this chamber, and basically it had like carbon buildup or dirt buildup, so I cleaned that out with a engine cleaning brush, and I recentered the jet, and now, boy, the thing works really nice. It's just no problem at all. Doesn't stick. The jet can go in and out, and it doesn't stick. So I kind of get the way the whole thing works now. These are very simple, but there's a couple fussy measurements. So I'll finish putting this together. I'll take that front carb apart and clean it up and adjust I guess you adjust this guy till it closes and then back it off 2 turns. I guess that's what I'll try for a initial setting. Okay, I got the whole thing back together. Learned something about these carbs, like kind of how they work, how the choke works, and all that. So I put a little more gas in the tank over there, and used the manual handle on the fuel pump, and I believe I filled the bowls. So I think I'm ready to give it a try. I've got a teeny bit of left here. Yeah. That's it. Okay, let's see here. Oh wait, you know what? I just realized this thing has the button on the solenoid. I found that out a couple days ago, so let's turn the ignition on. And use the button. Lift this up. I've got this old syringe, so I put some gas in it, and I'm gonna see if I can prime this a little bit. I don't know if it'll help, but I don't see any gas, so I'm gonna squirt in a little bit. Oh yeah, it likes gas. I'm gonna put a little more in there. I put in a little more gas. Oops, that's a lot of gas. This thing might spit some flames, so I gotta be careful. I wonder, I'd like to get this. I'm gonna have to wire up the choke. Now let's see if I can do that. Smells in here. Oh my god. It needed choke. Whew. That didn't sound too bad. I want to get it to idle. A little bit of stuff came out of there. I think I can do that again. I'm going to wire up the choke. Give it another whirl. I should try to, let me see. Wish I had the cable. Here's the cable, but the choke. I don't even know if the choke cable works. I'll just do it manually. Ignition. Okay, I'm just looking at the oil. Where's the oil pressure gauge? It does have oil. All right, so we're gonna choke it. Okay, I think I saw oil pressure there. I wonder if it'll start now, just with a choke. Okay. I just need a choke cable.
Whew, it's running better. It's very stinky. There's a lot of crap shooting out of the muffler system. Well, anyway, I think that's a success. Maybe I'll let it warm up a little more and see if it'll idle.
It's idling. That's amazing. I'm a little worried it's going to catch on fire because of the junk in the muffler. Whew. Wow, that's great. No choke. It's idling pretty good. I am happy. That's great. It's not even that blue smoky. It's just kind of stuff burning off. So yeah, that's good.
Let's see what happens if I try to start it.
Oh my god. That's great.
So that's episode 2. I went down the rabbit hole of getting this thing running, and it was a lot of fun. And I'm super pleased it runs so well. I pulled it up here a few weeks ago. I never would have dreamed that this thing would run as well as it does, and it didn't take much effort. I think a lot of people would wonder, well, maybe you should just stick a seat in and take it for a spin. But the clutch and brake have been kind of unused for a while, so I don't really want to mess around with fixing all that, just to do it for 5 minutes of glory. So I'm just going to blow the car apart and start the work on doing all the rust repair. So I'll get busy on doing that and recording some stuff for episode 3. So thanks very much for watching, and see you soon.
Woo.